God created the world, but everything else is made in China. Tariffs are like whiskey. A little whiskey under the right circumstances can be refreshing. Too much whiskey under the wrong circumstances, and you end up drunk as a goat. I consider Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez to be the leader of the Democratic Party. I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle. Our plan for dealing with her is called Operation Let Her Speak. Senator Schumer never makes the same mistake twice. He makes it 5 or 6 times just to make sure he got it right. That's like being opposed to children or prosperity or golden retrievers. They're screaming like Musk stole their dog or something. Just from a political standpoint, you never interfere with your enemy when he's kicking his own ass. They're worried that she doesn't. They're worried that she was that kid in grade school who ate paste. People are worried that if she walked by a polygraph machine, the dang thing would explode. For some people, the best way to get back on your feet is to get off your ass.
He's a treasure. He's so brilliant.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Donald Trump. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobacco, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam, Norway, and Sweden, and Iceland, and Finland, and Germany, now in one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece, Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran, there, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait, and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal, France, England, Denmark, and Spain, India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippine Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo, and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana.
Still going.
Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi. The Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, Chad, Liberia, Egypt, Benin, and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, and Mali, Sierra Leone, and Algeria, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Majorca, and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Great Mauritania, Pennsylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Australia, Sudan.
It's a masterpiece. Once again, I am so impressed by how committed people are to these creative endeavours. I locked a cemetery gate and the Democrats accused me of election interference. Well, in fairness, you have to be careful not to be mortphobic, or I don't know if there's a word for that, but there probably will be soon, considering that the social security of people who've passed away is now being removed by Elon Musk. Elon Musk is deceased phobic. I'm done being a classified information expert. This week I'm a trade and tariffs expert. Well, at least they're enjoying themselves. Word of the week is chaos.
We begin this hour with the chaos.
The average American sees chaos. The American people see chaos.
It's total chaos. You brought chaos.
It's just complete chaos.
Unleashed an economic chaos.
They unleash chaos.
They are creating chaos.
This chaos.
Well, there's too much chaos.
Total chaos.
That amidst the chaos,
going to see chaos.
After seeing all the chaos
he has unleashed on America.
Continue to see the chaos.
Economic chaos.
A lot more chaos.
Trump's chaos.
This is chaos. With such chaos.
The chaos because of this chaos. Chaos.
All of this chaos.
Uncertainty and chaos.
Given all that chaos.
When it's chaos.
All the chaos.
Chaos and confusion grows.
More chaos, dysfunction.
The chaos is the purpose. The chaos is the goal.
It's chaos.
Is chaos starting to sound a bit weird to you? Chaos. Chaos. In case you did not catch that, guys, it's chaos. Be afraid. But it gets worse. Did you know that Bernie Sanders' favourite word to describe Musk and Trump actually predates them?
This great country of ours is moving very rapidly in the direction of oligarchy. The United States of America today is increasingly becoming an oligarchy. More and more moving toward an oligarchy. We are moving in the direction of oligarchy. We will move even more rapidly in the direction of an oligarchy. This great country is evolving into an oligarchic society. It is called oligarchy, and that is the system we are rapidly moving toward. This is a budget that moves our country rapidly into the direction of oligarchy. A handful of billionaires are moving this entire planet toward an oligarchic society.
Start off with the bad news, which is pretty bad, and that is that under Donald Trump, this country is hurtling rapidly toward oligarchy.
So we just basically keep lying and they will never figure it out, right? Right? I mean, they just believe us, right? Wrong. Very wrong.
Your word is woman.
Woman. Can I have the definition, please?
No.
Why not?
The thing is, a woman is a woman is women.
What she's trying to say is that each person gets to define for themselves what a woman is.
So can you define it?
No.
Why? I just want to know the definition of woman.
And that makes you a hateful little bigot, Lincoln.
I don't hate anybody.
Listen, you intolerant little bigot, just spell the word so we can get a girl up here to win this whole thing.
The definition of woman is woman!
That doesn't make any sense!
It's a simple word. We all know what a woman is. Just spell woman!
Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Woman.
Wrong! It's got an X in it now for some reason. W-O-M-X-N. Now get out of here!
Brilliant. They never thought about the poor spelling bee kids. By the way, as always, I'm going to share some funny non-political videos at the end, so stick around for that. Trump negotiating with Canada.
With that, you know what you should do? You should sanction me. Sanction me with your army. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have an army. I guess that means you need to shut the fuck up. That's what I do if I don't have no army. I would fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's pretty much it. Give a Democrat a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a Democrat to fish and he'll create fishing licenses, tax your rod, identify the fish as endangered and close your fishing spot. Oh my gosh, that is so true. Thank you to Justice Tango for tagging me in this one. This person made this in a single day using AI. Global trade has never looked this good. Gorgeous. They got the JD Vance meme in there. That's awesome. That was like the greatest walk of shame that I've ever seen. Elon posted this week. I receive 1/3 of your paycheck. You receive roads, JK, Lamau, nothing, F you, I hate you. Yeah, somehow the money all just disappears before it gets to the roads. Time for your audit. Talk about audit. Help, I'm being oppressed. The tears in his eyes. Oh, the poor little guy. The poor IRS. This guy's joke about immigration in Germany was almost a little bit too true to be funny.
Ein afrikanischer Asylant, ein Schwarzer, läuft morgens durch die Stadt in Nürnberg, ja, und spricht die erste Person an, die er sieht, und sagt, danke, dass Sie mich in Deutschland aufgenommen haben, danke, dass ich hier leben darf, krankenversichert bin, Unterkunft habe, Essen, alles, was dazugehört. Sagt die Person, ich bin kein Deutscher, ich bin Albaner. Sagt der Afrikaner, oh, Entschuldigung, läuft er weiter, spricht die nächste Person an. Sagt auch zu dieser Person, danke, dass ich in Deutschland leben darf. Danke für alles, was Sie für mich tun. Sagt die Person, ich bin kein Deutscher, ich bin Türke. Sagt der Afrikaner, oh, Entschuldigung. Läuft er wiederum, spricht die nächste Person an. Sagt er, vielen lieben Dank, dass ich in Deutschland leben darf, dass Sie mich aufgenommen haben. Als Flüchtling, sagt die Person, ich bin kein Deutscher, ich bin Araber. Sagt der Afrikaner, wo sind die ganzen Deutschen? Guckt der Araber auf die und sagt, wahrscheinlich arbeiten.
Sometimes you have to laugh, right? That's like, I see pain behind that smile. This video, it's just how easily Trump slips in insults. He's like the king of roasting media. He's joined by his granddaughter Kai.
Kai, come on outside. You know the fake news? This is the fake news.
You remember the fake news, yeah? Say hi, honey. This is amazing. Don Lemon was not ready for this. He just was not ready for this woman.
For reparations for colonialism, and they're wondering, $100 billion, $24 billion here and there, 500 million there. Some people want to be paid back, and members of the public are wondering, why are we suffering when you are, you have all of this vast wealth? Those are legitimate concerns.
Well, I think you're right about reparations in terms of if people want it, though, what they need to do is you always need to go back to the beginning of a supply chain. Where was the beginning of the supply chain? That was in Africa. And across the entire world, when the slavery was taking place, which was the first nation in the world that abolished slavery? The first nation in the world to abolish it. It was started by William Wilberforce, was the British. In Great Britain, they abolished slavery. 2,000 naval men died on the high seas trying to stop slavery. Why? Because the African kings were rounding up their own people. They had them on cages waiting in the beaches. No one was running into Africa to get them. And I think you're totally right. If reparations need to be paid, we need to go right back to the beginning of that supply chain and say who was rounding up their own people and having them handcuffed in cages. Absolutely. That's where they should start. And maybe, I don't know, the descendants of those families where they died in the high seas trying to stop the slavery, that those families should receive something too, I think, at the same time.
It's an interesting discussion, Hillary. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
He just had to end it there. She killed him with facts. Oh my gosh, she killed him with information. I'm sure he's worked tirelessly ever since to track that down. Let's check in on England. Professor, if you read to your kids, you're unfairly disadvantaging others. Bedtime story privilege? ? According to a professor at the University of Warwick in England, parents who read to their kids should be thinking about how they're unfairly disadvantaging other people's children by doing so. The person who posted this says this professor should be launched into the sun. I second that. Maybe we can ask Elon Musk to help us with that. Well, this is awkward. How carbon emission changed since 2000. Ooh, 363% between China and India. Oh, and we've managed to reduce ours by 26%. Are you telling me that all of the efforts, regulations, fines and taxes that the government has been forcing on us aren't worth it? They don't actually have any impact? What? This is brand new information.
Chris, come on, bro. It's a girl. Come on, bro. It's a girl. Play D. All right. Ball in. Right. What are you doing, bro? It's a girl, man. Come on. You better than that, bro. That's not even special, bro. Come on, man. It's a girl, bro. You said that last time. It's a girl. Nah, man. Come on.
A lot of the time, it really does not make any sense. Just a reminder that the Earth doesn't have a cow farting problem. It has a greedy psychopathic oligarchy trying to control the food supply problem. Yep, that's a good reminder. Someone should probably remind Bill Gates about that one. Or at least remind Bill Gates that he could actually ask for public opinion on things before he starts messing with animals and the food supply. If you're interested in democracy, just see what people think and if they actually agree with what you're doing. This is why men don't want women to vote. I think she's genius. Maybe this is just my female perspective, but her flowers would be ruined by that hose. That hose is too strong. And she just wants to gently sprinkle some water on them. She's a genius. That is a problem-solving woman. Elon knows the games the media plays, so he decided to mess with them at the cabinet meeting by writing top secret on his notepad, knowing that they would be snapping pics of his notes and phone. Constant trolling. The Trump administration must spend about 30% of their efforts just trolling media and the Democrats. And I'm okay with that. Benny Johnson says, in the end, this man was a prophet.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Wise words from a wise, wise man. This woman did the most incredible impressions of the faces in the Snow White movie. I didn't see the movie, but I think I will now make sure to avoid it. It looks terrifying.
So while you were, it's easy to get through it when we do it hand in hand. So pass that merry tune. I'll take it. When work is fun, the work gets done in half the time you play.
That woman could have played Snow White. She does a pretty good job. You can't just post someone's crack pipe and expect people to know who it is. How is that possible? Do you guys know who it is? That's crazy. When you accidentally run into the alpha you've been running your mouth about. The tension. This was hilarious. A 74-year-old man was scolded in a New York courtroom after using an AI lawyer for his case without telling the judge.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se before a panel of 5 distinguished justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
I generated that.
I'm sorry?
I generated that. That is not a real person.
Okay. It would have been nice to know that when you made your application. You did not tell me that, sir. I received the application.
He chose to FAFO. And I kind of admire him for it. I'm going to have a quick look at what people tagged me in this week before we look at the non-political memes. Real El Gusto tagged me in this one. Thank you very much. China, Trump just ate your lunch. Awesome. Thank you, Justice Tango, for tagging me. Nice try, China. Assembly in USA. Thank you, Justice Tango, for that one. Proudly unaffiliated. That's nice. That's cool. I'm coming back to clean up this mess. Thank you, guys. Let's see some of the non-political memes now. The best vegan joke.
A vegan and a vegetarian are jumping off a cliff to see who will hit the bottom first. Who wins?
I don't know.
Who wins?
Society.
Everyone is appalled. Where did that child learn that joke?
Generation Z, in order to combat high coffee prices, has discovered a brand new trend, the home cafe, where they, let me make sure I have this right. Yes, they invite their friends over to have coffee at home, or at least in their tiny apartments. And this is a new trend. It's only a matter of time in order to combat high eating out prices. They discover a new home restaurant trend where you make dinner at home in your kitchen.
They've rebranded hanging out at somebody's house. Oh, this little guy is too sweet. He has lived before.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do?
Yeah. I gotta water grass, pick stuff up, pick sticks, chairs, all kinds of stuff up.
What about the chickens? You gonna feed them?
Yeah.
You do? What about the eggs?
Yeah, I'll check. I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check the mail.
Well, I already checked the mail.
Okay. Any?
Yeah, we did get a few things. Bills.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and water the grass over there. I'll be in the time 1. Okay?
What time?
1.
1? Well, it's like, it's 5:40 right now.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta hurry and pick some sticks up and water the grass.
All right. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Was there not a meme of somebody like running away really fast? That's what that reminds me of. Water the grass. There is no way that he's not been on this earth before. He needs a break. This blew my mind. Sleeping horses is the new trend to watch.
I thought you were dead. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Hey, Sleepy.
Squidward. Squidward, are you dead? Are you dead, Mama?
Do you want to get up yet?
Hey.
I don't know how I've gone this long in my life without knowing about this, but I feel so much relief because there was a point a few years ago where I drove past a horse that was lying in a field and I thought it was dead and I was horrified. When I drove past a little bit later, it was gone. So now I kind of feel hope that it was actually just sleeping ridiculously. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to tag me on X if you see any funny memes or hashtag MAGA Meme Monday. Before I go, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Hard Masada for your donation on Buy Me a Coffee. Really, really means the world to me and it helps to keep my channel going. So thank you so much. Shout out to you. The link for my Buy Me a Coffee account is in the description and I just like to do a shout out when someone donates. I'll see you guys next time.